Last night, after Trump bombed Iran's nuclear sites, a friend asked me, why are we defending Israel? Fair question, especially when some people are claiming that Trump just did it to fulfill Netanyahu's bidding. Now, I get that people are scared of repeating Iraq, but here's the thing. There is clear America first rationale for the bombing, even if you ignore Israel entirely. And it's important to understand it, even if you disagree. So here it is. First, civilian nuclear energy requires 3 to 5% enriched uranium. Research reactors use 20%. Nuclear bombs need about 90%. Iran's been enriching to 60% since 2021. There is no peaceful reason to do that. In the best case, it's a bluff for negotiating leverage for Iran versus the US. In the worst case, it's prep to make a bomb. 2, going from 60 to 90% takes weeks. After that, it's much harder to track what they're doing. They could make a bomb in secret, underground, at their Fordo facility. And that's probably why Trump bombed it. Iran has restricted international surveillance. The International Atomic Energy Agency director said they can't confirm Iran's program is peaceful. Worse, in 2023, the IAEA found uranium particles enriched to 83.7% at Fordo. Iran called it an accident. Many experts were skeptical. Third, why strike now if they've had 60% for years? Because between February and May of this year, Iran boosted their 60% stockpile by about 50%, enough to make multiple bombs. Fourth, a nuclear Iran doesn't just threaten Israel or the US. It triggers a chain reaction across the Middle East. Saudi Arabia has already said, if they get a bomb, we have to get a bomb. Even Muslim countries consider Iran's government a threat. The UAE has called out Iran's regime for creating tension and instability in the Middle East by funding terrorists. Saudi Arabia calls it the head of the snake. Fifth, a nuke gives Iran cover to escalate proxy warfare through Hezbollah and Hamas, which they fund. They don't even need to use the bomb. Just having it changes everything. And sixth, Iran's regime, the Islamic Republic, chants death to America. Now, to be fair, America's history of missteps in the region has contributed to the hostility. But acknowledging mistakes in history doesn't mean ignoring threats in the present. The fact is, a nuclear Iran is a real threat. If you don't like what he did, ask yourself, what was the alternative? It was a calculated risk, not an easy choice. But Iran was playing nuclear poker. Uncertainty was their weapon. Trump removed that uncertainty. Peace isn't made only through diplomacy. Sometimes it requires force.